Hello everyone, my name is Wei. In this video, I'm demonstrating my book review web application built using Flask, PostgreSQL, and SQL Alchemy. I will first walk through the main functionality from a user perspective, and then briefly explain how the code is structured. When we open the website, as you can see, users can either log in or register for a new account. On the registration page, a user enters a username and password, and the password is securely hashed before being stored in the database. Since we already registered, let's log in. Okay, after logging in, the user is redirected to the search page, where books can be searched by ISBN, title, or author. The search feature uses a case-insensitive SQL query executed through SQL Alchemy, which allows flexible matching across multiple fields. When I search for a book, for example, let's search by title like a code file. Okay, as you see, the results appears as a clickable link. And selecting one opens an individual book page, displaying the title, author, publication year, and ISBN. On this page, logged-in user can submit a rating and a written review. When I submit a review, let's give a 5 out of 5 and submit. It is saved in the PostgreSQL database and immediately displayed on the page along with the existing reviews. And finally, users can also log out at any time, and which clears their session and redirects them back to the login page. Now, I will briefly explain how the backend of the application works. The main logic is implemented inside the Python file called application, where I initialize Flask, configure the reset sessions using Flask session, and connect to the PostgreSQL database through SQL Alchemy. The application checks for the database URL environment to ensure the database connection is configured correctly. The register route handles user creation. When a user submits the form, the password is hashed using webstack before being stored in the database. All database interactions are executed using SQL Alchemy with parameterized queries for security. The login route verifies credentials and stores the user ID inside the session, which allows protected routes like search and book pages to be accessed only by authenticated users. The search route performs a case-insensitive SQL query using ALEC, allowing users to search by ISBN, title, or author. The results are passed to a Jinja template and rendered dynamically. The book route handles both GET and POST requests. GET loads the select book information and existing reviews, while POST inserts a new review into the database and redirects back to the same page so the updated data appears immediately. I also create an import script that initializes database tables and loads book records from a CSV file into PostgreSQL. The front end of the application uses simple HTML templates combined with Jinja syntax to render dynamic content passed from Flask. For example, in the search template, I use a loop to iterate through the list of books returned by the backend query and display each result dynamically. Instead of hard-coding values, the template accesses attributes like title, author, and ISBN using double curly braces. Similarly, on the book page template, the form allows users to submit reviews, and another loop renders existing reviews retrieved from the database. This separation between Flask rules and HTML templates keeps the application organized and makes the interface update automatically when the database content changes. Overall, the backend combines Flask routing, session-based authentication, and SQL Alchemy database queries, while Jinja templates provide zero-reset rendering for dynamic front-end content. And that's all. Thank you for listening.